Okay, I'm making this second video to answer your next set of questions. So to get right into it, that you're able to copy and paste your information into a specified page, but you would like to change the font on the top line to a larger size. Okay, so now that we're in Pages, I'm going to kind of show you exactly how I go about making a page. So I'll go to Add New, and we'll call this Web on Page. So we'll name it that. And then a couple of things in here that you want to notice. On this first line here, if you actually go through each of these, you're going to get your tool tip. But you notice at the far end, it says Show Hide Kitchen Sink. Right now it's hidden, so let's show it. You'll notice that you'll have a whole new line here. This kind of works like Word, so if you're familiar with Word, then you should kind of get everything in here. So if you were to, let's say, get some text, and I'll just grab some generic text from somewhere. Give me a moment. And we'll just grab this here, and we'll paste it into here, and then we'll do, for example, and so everything's in paragraph, if you notice that there. But let's say we want it to be a little bit larger, kind of like you have in the image that you sent me. We'll just change this to heading while having highlight. Boom, voila, you have that changed. You can also change color by going into here. You can underline it, put quotations around it, and for example, to, let's say, add a hyperlink. We'll take this, go to this, and you notice if you just kind of go over these will be self-explanatory in the tooltips. So we'll just click on this. And what this says here, open link in new tab. So essentially, do you want the person who clicks on the link to stay on the site, or do you want the site itself to be changed as well? So what's going to happen if I select this is that your site would stay open, but it was open up a new tab or a new window, allowing your site to stay up while showing the new site as well. Generally, a lot of people like to do that because they don't want to make their visitors have to click back a lot or anything like that. So we'll click Add Link, and voila, you see this kind of in a purple little link format there. The next thing you want to take a look at is your publish. You have different methods that you can either just create it to draft, or you can have it hidden from the public. You can change it so it's password protected, so on and so forth. But as well as in here, your page attributes, you can change the template style. And this is kind of important because once again, the theme affects this. The theme added a couple of these options in here. So that kind of goes into one of the other questions that you have, but we'll go ahead and click publish. And there we go. Now, just to take a quick look, what I generally like to do is I like to right-click, open a new tab, and that allows me to keep my workspace open in here, but as well look at the page that you have. So we'll go ahead and do that. And that will allow us to view the page that we just created. And voila, there you go. The next question that you had was, is there a way that you can add projects into the squares below? Unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure where in the theme it allows for those features or options. It might be a shortcode. So what I'd like you to do is, once again, send me the zip file so I can look at the documentation for this and figure out where that is at, or if it's using a particular shortcode. One of the other questions that you had was about your resume, adding your resume. That may have to be done in a different video, and I'll kind of show you what goes on in there. But I also wanted to show you that your contact form is actually controlled by the theme as well. So if you go into theme options, and you see in here, if you went over this, if you took the time to look at it, you go to contact options, this kind of puts the information all here. You have to put your email address here and what kind of information you want to be shown there. But just like we had in the pages when I was showing you before, under the templates, that particular page that we looked at, those optionaries are only going to be able to show themselves when you change it to template being contact. So we'll actually click update, and you'll notice that the content is still here, but what actually happened, if we refresh the actual page, is that boom, the contact form is there, and that's because the template threw that information in there. So that's something you want to kind of be aware of as well. So feel free to tinker with it, and let me know if you have any further questions. Thank you.